These players are absolutely phenomenally good at the moment. They're all just coming together, and I don't know what it is exactly, whether it's the right time of the year or what it is, but myXMG, it's their time to shine. And obviously we've been having this situation, but hold that thought. It is pistol round time, so let's just jump straight on into this then, shall we? All right, so we do have ourselves a lot of movement up banana, very spread across the map on myXMG currently, as we do see MSL going for some kind of a pick on banana, trying to force those CTs back, and they are getting the hell out of there right now. Just settling back, and we don't see any grenades at all. Just a lot of armor. Everyone with armor on HellRaisers, and Kucha's going to get a quick pick there. A lot of damage done to him now. He has to back away, and now they are going to make their way into the B bomb site. So we have a good defense on the crossfire coming up from HellRaisers, as myXMG have been all over the map right now trying to get openings, but so far all that's been happening is they've been getting closed down by HellRaisers. We're going to see Marklov locking down long here, as Tensky has to try to force an opportunity open, and to do that he needs to make 2 frags, and he's going to get it as well. So a 2-on-2 situation now, as Tensky opens up the round in the very late stages here for Hunden to try to get this bomb down on the B site, the A site rather, and it does go down indeed. So Simple, my library, it's like Dozier is rotating around here. Simple's got to try to coordinate with him. There goes the flash now. Dozier and Simple can now coordinate themselves into the side together. 100 going to go for the quick frag here on Simple, but Simple ducking behind cover just in time. Dozier going in for the kill on the side, gets taken out by Tensky. Great positioning there, and that's going to be the round for myXMG. What a save there. Tensky definitely gets the MVP for that one. Really big save. They were in a position where they couldn't do anything, and Tensky had to make 2 frags to make it possible, and we do get ourselves myXMG with 1 round, and HellRaisers going to be going for a scout on Angel. We saw Angel yesterday blowing minds with the amount of ridiculousness that he brought to, I think it was Cash. Despite them losing that match, it was ridiculous, absolutely nuts against Titan. You see Kevit to the defense here against Dozier's pistol. Good reactions coming in from Kevit. Both HellRaisers players, Dozier and Marklov, going down on banana, and we have yet to see Angel really accomplishing much here. And we do have a bit of a mixed buy coming in, of course, from HellRaisers. Just quickly seeing how myXMG do manage this situation. We do have right now MSL just keeping it very calm over at banana. They're locking the positions down 1 by 1 and just removing HellRaisers from those very naughty close range angles that could potentially yield some good results with those pistols. We do see the slow push eventually onto the site now, as the way has been made clear by MSL. The bomb will soon follow, and Angel going to be making the pick down mid onto PNX, and we do have some action here for HellRaisers, but the problem is that obviously they're not going to get this bomb defused. In fact, they do not even have a kit. We do have a bit of a lurking player. Intensky should definitely make this kill onto Simple. There it is, and Angel alone in the pit with that scout. Now, if they go for the hunt here, which is considering the fact that he just has a scout, it may not be the most worthy thing, risking players for that 1 scout that Angel has. But if they do go for it, we might see Angel just going beast mode, as we did see him yesterday. And we do actually have an awesome top 5 video to show you guys later on. And Angel, they are actually going to go for the hunt, and he does go down straight away. So looking very good here for myXMG in the early stages of Inferno against HellRaisers. Now definitely, this is one of those matches which is very hard to call, considering that HellRaisers, everyone knows that they are powerhouses, but they are a little bit, at the moment, maybe there's internal conflict or problems with looking at the strategical game, being on the same page. Maybe there's issues there, but they are powerhouses. We've seen that. myXMG, they look to be on the same page. They look to be pulling in the results lately. So we've got a team on the up and a team that can beat anyone in HellRaisers. And so far we're seeing obviously the anti-eco here from them. Simple going to come in from behind. Oh my god, what a position from him. Managing to take down 2 players, and now myXMG quickly rotating to try to deal with this. The bomb is actually dropped here as HellRaisers keep going aggressive on the back of Simple's 2 kills. The new player doing a lot of damage here, and now it's just Tensky left alive against 3 players here. What a ridiculous push we just saw there on banana from HellRaisers, making some awesome mad frags. Now Tensky in this 1-on-3. What are you going to do, my friend? He's going to smoke his back off here so we can focus his aim towards Banana, but looks like Simple's going to go in for the frag, takes him really, really low now, 6 health left, and there's only pistols left, but this should be more than enough to deal the job. And it looks like HellRaisers deliver, and very, very big pickup there as Simple really throws a wrench into the works there for myXMG. And definitely this is going to feel amazing for HellRaisers getting back in. We're going to see Simple with the quick AWP pickup here. And we've seen a lot of stuff from Simple. Devil was saying, you know, how the games he's seen so far of HellRaisers with Simple, it feels as if they're giving him a lot of freedom, just saying, okay, you can do what you want, you know, we can learn how you play, and then eventually we'll understand you and fit in around you. But you have the freedom. And so far he's just going for the mid pick, knowing that they don't really have the weapons to challenge him. But here they go. Up on to the rush here. Simple with a really nice defense here. 2 frags already. Here comes MSL, able to take down Simple. Going to pick himself up the AWP there. And now it's all about MSL with this AWP. Let's see what he's able to do here. He's going to get hunted pretty badly by HellRaisers, stalking him. And MSL will go down. So only losing 1 man there. And they do get, of course, the AWP picked up for Simple. And now the buy is going to come in from myXMG. The full buy of those AKs, all the nades that they need. Only really Tensky, he was a little bit too poor to fully nade himself up. And we'll have to see exactly what options we are looking at here for myXMG and how HellRaisers deny options. HellRaisers are really good at pressuring Banana. We've seen this previously when Endren was in the lineup. And Simple going to go for the aggressive pick that does take the frag onto MSL. And this is going to force myXMG to be very careful now, as there is even more presence coming down onto Banana from them, as myXMG expanding into that A bomb site. They don't even care about Banana right now. They're going to give it up, take the bomb, just whisk it onto that A bomb site, as now the hole has been punched through by Hunden right there. And now, as the bomb comes in a little bit too slow, we're going to see that there is a possibility for HellRaisers to even stop it going down. Here, Simple comes for the frag, doesn't make it on together, but he spots the bomb. And now it's going to be Dozier and Angel coming in from 2 angles at once. Oh, sorry, 1 angle at once here. As Kevy does get the bomb down. A bit worried about Quad right now, as the kills do come in. And Angel is left in a 1-on-2. Here he goes with that M4. He knows one's in pit. He knows one's on site. It's just all about getting the executions here. It's going to be Tensky executing Angel. And we do have another round for myXMG here as they are bouncing back. But there is enough in the bank here for a buy for HellRaisers. Lots of money on Markloff. Markloff actually going to go for the AWP here and drop it onto Simple. And I think he could have gone for a couple M4s there, but going to stick with the FAMAS. And good money management coming in from HellRaisers. So we're going to have to see exactly where the AWP comes into play here from Simple. He's on mid, gets smoked off, going to have to drop back now. Going to see Hunden working. Just some pressure here, and they're just going to keep this pressure on Banana and Apartments. This is a team that often does tend to stick 2 players on Banana for the pressure. We've seen there are lineups that have the ability to just use 1 man, if it's, you know, a man that's as good as Flusher or Freiberg and so on. The 2 big examples that spring to mind immediately. You do see Kuchik going for the push there. Does take down PNX, so the Apartment situation doesn't look all too simple here for myXMG, rather for HellRaisers, as HellRaisers do lose control there and are forced to kind of fall back to more defensive positions. A big win here for myXMG, but they did lose a man. And can't really afford to lose much more here before the big execution comes in from them. So now, which side do they go for? A lot of options for them to try to take here. Looks like MSL going to toss over a smoke towards CT spawn here, or rather to smoke off CT spawn, as HellRaisers wait very patiently for the play to come in. It's all about this patience right now. And in goes MSL, the lone man, trying to sell the fake here. We see the rotation is actually going here. And MSL, if he can actually get a kill here as well, it's really going to sell this fake. We see that they're moving into the A bomb site. The rotation coming back around after being pushed to the CT spawn, trying to get to that B site. And now myXMG in with a really good chance to take this bomb plant. And now Dozier and Simple coming in. We have, I believe it is Simple, yeah, Simple from Quad. Just contemplating whether to switch out for a rifle here. There it is, going to pick up the AK. And here is MSL. Ooh, does win the duel against MSL. And Simple going to make his way down Quad now. Slowly is Tensky in that position once again. Looking for the head there. Simple doesn't quite find it just yet. This is 2-2. And there it is. Simple with another amazing pick. Gets the triple kill. And Simple, what a round. This is a... I wonder if he's going to have time to pick up that AWP though. He's going to try to go for it, and he's going to be able to get it just about. So good stuff there from HellRaisers. Really nice retake from Simple. Really showing a lot of skill. Of course, a very young upcoming talent is Simple. And definitely, we're seeing a very, very tight match here. Looking at the money, obviously, you've got the eco coming in from myXMG, so HellRaisers able to capitalize now. And we can see their money's been very stretched. They've been losing so many players right now that they're on some famouses, not even full nades. You can see there a lot of pressure coming in with Simple's AWP leaning towards Banana at the start of the game. And HellRaisers trying to take control here. They are a team that do really love to mix in deep Banana aggressions. We are going to see Markov with a great little double on the spray down, and they're going to come in with the Glock burst, take down Markov, and they do pick up the weapon. But in come the Molotovs. Keva in again with some more Glock action, going to get taken down this time. And Simple, goodbye Simple. But do they have the ability to pick up that AWP? Looks like they're sprinting over for it. They do, I think, yep, barely managed to pick up the AWP for Simple. So it looks like both teams really struggling right now to really find a big edge on the money control. And myXMG, they're facing up a potential eco if they lose this, and if they don't get the bomb down. So we'll have to see now how HellRaisers approach this. They've only got 2-man set up here on B, and it's Simple actually with it going for trying to go for a quick pick onto the Banana positions. You can see obviously a good setup here from myXMG to kind of just deny this, but it's a dangerous game here. Someone's going to get picked, and it's going to be Keva. MSL, if he can't quite go for the refrag there, and this is kind of the problem right now. Going to go for the peek, and Simple misses the shot, and he misses. He doesn't even get a chance to shoot another one. MSL gets the frag, and now Banana control is really up here for myXMG. And now you can see that this has forced a situation where we have 2 men on B, 2 men towards A, and MSL, Hunden, PNX, and Tensky. They have options all over the map. They know that they're going to get a 4 versus 2 situation. Previously in this spot, they tried to force that they had MSL basically trying to sell a fake, and it worked out for them massively. But this time, they're not going to go for something like that. Dozy are going to go for the aggressive peek. He wants the information before the rush comes in, and now they know exactly what's happening right now. And Angel on the site alone, he's got to buy time for his teammates to come in, and it's like he's going to get smoked off right now. So myXMG, they are going to be able to move in very quickly with the plant onto the grill. Dozy at the back of the site waiting for the reinforcement, and the cavalry are here right now for HellRaisers. But myXMG, they got really good after plant situation. Really nice. PNX over by Banana. 100 in full. PNX just baiting there. Angel trying to make his way into the site. The first shot does drop PNX now. As it goes to 3-on-3 Tensky. Going to take the advantage again. And that bomb is getting way too ticked. And it looks like myXMG have done it here. So very, very good stuff. And Hunden even actually gunning down Markov before he could actually run away. And I think Kucha might not be able to get out of there in time. Kucha going to lose his gun as well. So that was a really nice round there from myXMG. Obviously, HellRaisers playing a dangerous game. They wanted to go for the challenge here onto Banana with Simple on that AWP. Did get the first kill, but the refrag was there. And that was really where the game started to get really interesting, where the opportunity started to arrive here for myXMG to force out this this situation where HellRaisers had to split to each site. And now myXMG, because of that, they have put themselves in a situation where they've kind of broken the economy of HellRaisers after tying up the game. And in theory, they could have a free round here, but obviously they have to take this very slowly, very methodically. And right now, obviously, we're seeing the anti-eco setup. It is very defensive. Obviously, MSL can deal with anyone who's kind of in the Banana position. Doesn't want to really push in too far. And we can see that Kevin obviously can see all the way up mid. We've got PNX kind of ready for any kind of push or angles of any players making their way down here. So they've got all the aggressive situations covered, but they do have to eventually move into a site. And it looks like they are deciding that A is actually the direction that they want to go towards. And HellRaisers are just waiting for the picks here. This is a really smart thing to do, as obviously as kind of an aggressive movement would have been easily handled by myXMG. So HellRaisers giving themselves every chance, and they're stacking towards A now. They've kind of made the gamble, and it might just pay off. myXMG going in. MSL with their first pick onto Simple now, but there are CZs waiting here in the bomb site on Markov. Markov able to take down the planted. There's the double. Does put it to a 2 versus 3 situation. There is the 2-on-2. Kucha, big job done by him right now in the apartments. Picks up the AK-47. Bomb does go down, but what a round so far from HellRaisers. Can they get more is the question. So the flash does go in. There's no armor on them. And MSL sits there in that position on pit, able to deal with Kucha. He's going to reposition. MSL's read this, I think, pretty well. As PNS carefully gazes over to Quad, going to take down Kucha, and the coordination not quite there. Ooh, just imagine if Dozier had peeked in just slightly earlier, but and that coordination being perfect could have actually resulted in a good situation there. But a fantastic round for HellRaisers nonetheless. Got a lot of frags, forced a really hard situation for myXMG, and you can see really how well they played it. myXMG, they set up for the very classic, random eco push. That wasn't what HellRaisers did, because they understood that this is very well what myXMG would be expecting or able to deal with early on in the round, and instead just had good team play setups and went for the gamble. Paid off. And looks like we do have the match paused at the moment, so just have to wait until this pause resolves itself. And yeah, right now, definitely myXMG looking in a fantastic position to actually bring more momentum into the match. We do see the buy coming in from HellRaisers though, and no idea what the reason is for the pause just yet. Have to see if the players are right anything. But either way, so far I'm really liking the aggression from HellRaisers, and we've seen that they even when they had the Adrent lineup, they were very good at pressuring Banana, and so many rounds can be won and lost in this area due to the picks. Look at this scribbling. Due to the picks into this area. We've seen Markloff go for the smokes. I can actually just show you quickly the smoke that Markloff does for the deep banana smoke. And this is used to be a very common round here for HellRaisers. The smoke is something around this angle. I think he lines up with this, and he throws it around here, and it goes all the way over, and it lands around about here. And this smoke basically allows the two members to quickly run up this angle, Molotov in, flash in, so any players, if they quickly rushed up past that smoke, can get dealt with the guys immediately going up banana. So this is a very strong play that HellRaisers use, as they can then use 2 more smokes for a total of 3 smokes with a very strong banana control. And these plays from HellRaisers in the past have created very strong situations for them back into games. And so we'll have to see if they use that. But now we're going to look at a very fast, aggressive push down mid. Dozier just goes for it by himself, and my MSL right now going to be responding with a good setup, a good defense here on banana. Just letting the players from HellRaisers come to them. And we do see, obviously, a very hard situation now. Simple's going to have to come out pretty huge here with this orb. Does get smoked off. 24 health, no armor at all to speak of. He's going to go down. And we have Markloff now, 1 versus 3. And what an impossible situation this is. I mean, best case is that he's able to pick up the orb, but it's really way too close to that smoke. It's going to be gone by the time he gets there. So he's just going to have to chill with this M4 and see if he can keep it alive. But generally speaking, myXMG, they're putting HellRaisers into really hard positions. We saw HellRaisers in that round with a very risky play, kind of a scrappy aggression. We didn't see a lot of really stick grenades to kind of dazzle myXMG as they were running down mid with Dozier. And the coordination on banana as well didn't quite line up either with the mid push. So myXMG, despite taking some damage, they were able to hold that relatively well. So 4-6 right now, as myXMG are in a really strong position to keep that economic control going. And look at this, obviously Markloff, he kept the Molotov alive, he kept the armor and the M4 alive, but he's going to have to do quite a lot here to actually make this round a win, or even anything close to resembling a win for his team. Now, as we see the classic kind of anti-eco play coming in from myXMG. We saw this before, and HellRaisers with pistols were able to actually force a situation where they ended up on an A gamble, able to actually take a very strong position in the round. They weren't able to win, but they did a lot of damage. And obviously, when you're looking at these anti-ecos, when you're in the position of myXMG, you got to think about all the positions that you have to check when you're moving through the corners, trying to get onto that bomb site for the plant. And obviously, B has a lot less angles to worry about. It's a lot easier to kind of deal with, with properly placed Molotovs, properly placed smokes and flashes to get onto that site and not worry about all these really crazy angles. And so far, HellRaisers getting a bit tired of waiting, it seems, for myXMG to come to them. So going to go for the peek and see what damage they can do. Looks like Hunden going to take down Dozier. And we do have Angel here. He's going to spot a lot of players incoming very shortly as they do end up executing for the B, which is definitely very strong. And Angel, with that PT-50, what's he going to get? Looks like he's going to get absolutely nothing so far. And Markov might just be saving this once again. And actually, Angel just spamming through randomly, gets a kill with the PT-50. Fair enough. Fair enough, Hunden does go down as they return the spam through the smoke. Kucha going to go for the kind of exit kill situation there. Going to get taken down, and at this point, they kind of just want to die, but Markov, he can keep that alive. But something to think about when you're playing your round here as the team on the anti-eco in myXMG's position is on this site you've got like loads of angles to worry about. You got here, obviously you've got bedroom to worry about. You got anyone in boiler. There's so many angles. Someone can be in library on either side. You can have people in arch. You can have someone in either side in graveyard. There's loads of positions all over the site as well, like boost spots, just everything. There's so many positions. On B, it's relatively simple. The only problem is there's lots of like nooks and crannies on the site, but with like proper molotovs and nades, you can deal with that. Obviously, it's up to the teams to decide how much they want to invest in doing that, but either way, myXMG, very methodical, very good push, and they do take the round. So we see the next buy round coming in, and Simple, he's been quite aggressive so far. Can he be the playmaker here early in the round, get a quick pick? Gonna see him, ooh, just barely spotting some pixels. Pixels there, and he's gonna find a kill onto MSL. And now with Simple on that opening kill, he's going to be careful because they're going to go for the refrag. What a reaction there from Simple. Takes down Hunden. And now we have a very strong situation here for HellRaisers back into the match as Keva is on half health as well. So HellRaisers just have to hold tight now. We can see the banana control coming into play with that deep banana smoke we were talking about. And the bomb is pretty much stuck up at the top of the slope on Keva. Now myXMG, how do they come back in this round? Well, we need to find a really strong situation from Tensky again, or maybe PNX or Keva. Someone needs to make a couple frags. It's got to be crazy. They can't rely on good team play. It's got to be some just flourish of individual performance to create some options here. But we can see that PNX is going to go for this. And if you can get a frag here on the peak, this might just be what they need. But look at that. Tensky gets spotted. Actually, both of them getting taken out by Simple, who's on a quad kill right now. And Kev is left alive at slope. He was kind of relying on his teammates to do something, and they both died. So Kev is just sitting here like, what's up, guys? And Dozier is going to take him out. It's a very clean round there from HellRaisers, and Simple with the kind of aggressive warping early on, taking control of the round. The deep banana smoke, the deep banana control left myXMG without much in the way of options after those two picks. And very simple round there for HellRaisers to pick up. So we can obviously see on the money right now that myXMG are close to breaking point, and HellRaisers are on the up. Not many rounds left in this half, but this is really HellRaisers' time to shine. Here goes Simple on a quick pick. Ooh, just getting the leg there on PNX, barely missing the frag, and he's gonna have to back away, but he did spot a couple players there towards second mid. Bit of information as HellRaisers goes for the peak. He's pretty much alone here. He's gonna be really careful. He needs to get some flashes in there. And looks like no one's going to get fragged. Lots of damage done. Look at this. 10 health on Kev. PNX on 5. MS on 38. myXMG players, they need a paramedic badly right now. And HellRaisers still holding on to the control. They've wasted a lot of time here for myXMG to get map control. We do see them slowly moving their way into apartments though. And HellRaisers are playing a bit more passively. They've left Dozier at car, and the smoke is going to dissipate, so that's going to cue him to fall back onto the site. But see how much time was wasted here already. And the problem is they don't have any smokes left. They do have two Molotovs, one on Markov and one on Kucha. So those players are both on the 8 site, so B does become a good option. The only person they have to worry about is Simple. This is the only guy that can really stop this from working for HellRaisers. So myXMG, can they deal with Simple? Simple, oh, whiffs the first shot. Between the legs, in fact, and now they are into the bomb site, flooding in there. The smoke goes down, and Dozier, what can he do from the back of the site? Does take one kill. There's the double, looking for more, and now HellRaisers, loads of damage done. All of the players from myXMG fall, just like dominoes right there, and myXMG, they are losing the grip of this map right now, and HellRaisers are coming back with a bang. Despite Simple missing that shot, they were able to make it work. Dozier, very key double there in the back of the site. So good stuff from him. As HellRaisers try to get themselves that 8-7 scoreline. So double AWP setup here. Kucha going towards apartments with his AWP, and Simple just sitting on the car right now. And we do have nothing found in apartments just yet. Simple going to toss a smoke down banana. And we might have some contact here for Kucha with the AWP. Ooh, trying to challenge Simple there. Very brave stuff coming in from myXMG. So we do have a bit of a lull in the action right now as HellRaisers are pushed back quite far. And we do see that Angel does find himself a frag onto MSL. And HellRaisers, they don't want to give up on banana here. They're actually trying to retake it there. They've got the smoke down in the middle of the road smoke there. And Angel's actually going to just throw some bullets in, but he's quite weak, going to fall back. All 5 men still alive here for HellRaisers as time is starting to run out. And mid has been taken by myXMG. They can go for the double back, and they're actually going to make the play for Hunden. Hunden, the big playmaker here. Is he going to be able to get the frag and force a really awkward situation? Simple going to take him out now. And myXMG, they are falling apart at this point in time. Just falling apart. They're going to have to try to scratch together a play between Tensky on the AK and Kevin on the P250. But it's definitely not looking so hot. There's Kevin going to go for the sneaky plant through the smoke, and Tensky going to keep that AK alive. And so it was very interesting that, I mean, we see that there's so much pressure on banana here. We saw in a previous match with NIP and Fnatic, basically this idea of the passive play was played perfectly by NIP. They just sat 2 players on the site, you know, either in crossfire positions or maybe 2 like kind of heat and potty kind of style, just very like super passive. And this was because Fnatic were playing, you know, very much for a picking style, and NIP didn't want to give them that opportunity. Even if they think that they are going to win those Angels, they didn't want to give Fnatic something that they wanted to play for. Either way, we'll have to hold that fort right now, as we do see the kind of last round of the first half coming up here onto the B site, and we do see a lot of problems here for HellRaisers. Dozier going for the spray down, only finding a frag with the fire, and now we might just see a round coming in here for myXMG. They do occupy the bomb site, and things are going to get very rough now for HellRaisers. So they do make their way in. The bomber going down before that gets dropped. And now we have a very interesting situation. Those smokes blocking off the rest of the myXMG players. And Angel in a fantastic position there in amongst those smokes. HellRaisers gunning them down. And what looked like such a strong entry is just turning into something else. But Keve there with the save. Not quite in time. And Kucha does end the half here for HellRaisers. 8-7. And there's a lot of momentum back into the game, into the players of HellRaisers there. Really picked up by the wind and just running with it. So now it's a very cool situation here for HellRaisers as they go into this T half. Again, got to see what myXMG are able to pull off on the CT side. We saw a HellRaisers that really didn't want to give up any time at all in just pressuring banana. We saw so much pressure on banana, and we saw many rounds where myXMG wanted to go for the challenges. Generally speaking, HellRaisers were on top of it, and this is really where it seemed like they got back into the game. There were a few key rounds where very nice frags were found on these kind of picking situations, these one-on-ones, pure individual performance, and sometimes, you know, with the pop flashes, a bit of team play mixed in as well to really bring HellRaisers forwards in this game. And some great movement from Kucha there, that parkour. So to see how things go, and what is this Angel? Finding a nice kill through the smoke there. And Hunden going to have to actually just play it very cool, very calm and collected by himself. And he is looking for the information. Markov there, trying to play his way into apartments. And myXMG feeling like they're going to have to give up mid slightly here and give up some control to HellRaisers, who not only a man up, but so much pressure coming in on all of these positions across the map. So a lot of map control given up now by myXMG, but that it does not mean that they have lost the round at all. Now it's all going to be about this team play, these setups on the A defense as HellRaisers charge on in. The Glock train is coming, and it's going to be Angel with frag number 2. Oh, Angel with 2 more frags, the quad kill coming in. Someone stop this man, please. It is absolutely unreal, and the bomb does get dropped by Angel as well. Hunden is just over there by Slope, just cowering right now because Angel is on fire, and what an ace from Angel. He did it yesterday on Cash, and he does it again. This man is just something else entirely, and we're going to see a fantastic round from HellRaisers. And now myXMG, what are they going to be doing to come back here? They are not going to go for any kind of a force buy here. They're just going to sit on some pistols and take it easy, you know, leave a lot of bank left over for some buys to come up later. Nothing too incredibly risky for them. Obviously, keeping some of those pistols so that they can keep some pressure on the economy of HellRaisers. If they can pick up a few frags, that's going to be the aim for them, to keep HellRaisers honest with some of their moves. So once HellRaisers get too much of a bank, riskier plays here become very available, as they have to care less about their economy. But here's PNX in a pretty good position here. And looks like he's going to actually go down there to Markelov. And Simple's going to be able to take down Kevit as well. So now we do see a great frag from Tensky, able to pick up the weapon as well. That's the key fact there, that there's no one else from HellRaisers to stop the pickup of that Galil on Tensky. So Tensky going to have to do something with this to bring myXMG back into the round. Ooh, do we get some damage done here by Hundin with that CZ? Very scary around here for HellRaisers. They are on the site now, so they have worked their way on that position, but there comes another kill. MSL taking down Angel. That weapon's a little inaccessible though. But Tensky still lurking in the apartments, trying to go for any sneaky frags here on the exit. Very, very sneaky position. I mean, look at this. It's just standing up there. Very odd angle from him. So we'll have to see now if this is actually going to be giving him any frags. And obviously he's got kind of a weird crossfire as well with MSL sitting here on the bench position. Looks like so far HellRaisers, are they going to lose Simple? Simple's fine. Right, Simple is fine. So they didn't lose anybody there, but 2 players killed, picked up a Galil. That's actually a great result there for myXMG. That's something they're going to be well chuffed about. They're going to be very happy with that. That's the translation, by the way. And 10-7, it's definitely not over just yet. Obviously, HellRaisers really feeling a lot of momentum, really feeling a lot of confidence into their game. Something that we didn't really see so much on Cash yesterday from them. But right now they are brimming with confidence. We do have HellRaisers with a banana take, and obviously with the very standard map control plays at the start of the round. Hundin with very good use of that Galil. I don't know if Angel was expecting that. Does go down, and that could be a weapon picked up here for who is on the site with him. I think it is MSL. Simple going to open up long right now, and we do see the bomb slowly making its way towards that A bomb site. Very nice second frag there from Simple, making those entry frags, stopping the rotations from coming in, cutting off potential avenues of attack here for myXMG. And we have now the AK of Tensky and the Mac 10. Is that a Mac 10? It's a Mac 10. It is a Mac 10. Good luck in this. I'm going to pull out the CZ. He knows it. It's pretty pointless there. Tensky gets the surprise, gets the kill, but he has to evacuate that position now that he has lost that element. Surprise, but going to go for the repeat. Oh, can't quite find it onto Dozier. And 3 players still dying for HellRaisers. So, really good damage done. Overall, in the rounds following that pistol round, that ludicrous round from Angel in the pistol, we have had a lot of damage done, and now myXMG with their buy. Kevit on the AWP here. We're going to have to see how the AWPers are playing. Or if we have an AWP duel here, if Kevit goes down straight away, this is going to be devastating. But they're going to play passively hidden. They're not going to play against Simple for the picks. This is something that you've got to be very aware of, is what is the other team looking for? How do they want to play the match? Do you want to give that to them? And so far, we're seeing that myXMG is not giving what HellRaisers want. HellRaisers want these picks. They want these peaks. And look at that, Kevin, so patient. Gets Simple before he can even scope that AWP. Goes down. And now myXMG with a good advantage into this round. Hundin, though, ooh, MSL gonna go down. Hundin does get the refrag, but a big loss there on the B-bomb site. But overall, we are seeing that they are 1 man up. 3 men left here for HellRaisers to kind of put a play together. They are making their way towards the A-bomb site. Obviously, they have 45 seconds, so a double back is still a possibility for them. And movement through arch is also a possibility for them here. Quad is going to be hard to deal with so few players and no one in apps. So we can see them because of this, trying to move through to CT Arch. Gonna go with that shot on the AWP and fall back right now. This is really interesting. Are they gonna go to quad actually? And did Markov just get stabbed? Did what? I think Markov just got stabbed there. Like a big right click there from, I think, Kucha maybe. But the frags are coming in on the entry. Tensky's still in the pit. Oh, just picking them all off. Tensky with a triple, stopping the rush by his own. And we do get ourselves another round here for myXMG. Ooh, that was a pretty nice one there as they got their very patient picks. And this was something that we saw that NIP are so good at previously, that the anti-picking strats. And obviously, myXMG are now in a very strong position on the economy now. Look at this. They should be able to pick up this round cleanly, and then that really puts them in the swing of things on the economy. So really, they have to make sure that they do not get surprised here. And in goes Simple. Jumping in. Backflip out of the window. 10 out of 10. I give that 10 out of 10. And the slow banana push coming in here for myXMG. They really want to lock down the options here for HellRaisers. And there's one thing about playing passively here, but myXMG, they want to get some information. They want to shut down some options. And that's exactly what they do. Locking down Banana, killing Hunden on the kind of like, Hunden taking the kill there on the kind of counter smoke boost up on the plant pot. And we do see HellRaisers left without much in the way to do. I mean, where do they go right now? They have to, one of them has to go for a pick, and they have to just get the frags here. But you can see myXMG falling back. They want HellRaisers to run into these team play setups now that they have going for them on the A bomb site. And HellRaisers might just be looking for this pick on the B site. That would be really immense for them. But there's two players up here to deal with. Oh, go for the flash. Angel going to go down to the MSL. MSL with the double, looking for the triple, and he finds it. So MSL locking down the round at the end. But I love the slow pressure there from after a very passive start. We saw slow pressure down Banana, and this really gave control of the round 2 myXMG. So 11-9 now as myXMG are bringing this back, and this is quite a nail biter. And Doja tossing over the mid smoke, denying information on any mid peaks, and preventing the AWP from Kevit to peek down that mid as well. And this is going to allow them to do quite a lot with obscurity. Markov in with a dry push there into Apartment's going to miss the pick. But that pace is blinding here for HellRaisers. They are charging into the bomb site, just all funneling through quad right now. They got a couple players. They're in Apartments. They're just funneling out of Boiler. Keenex going to get the first kill there. There is 4 players left here for myXMG. They are getting annihilated, though, to the push. Tensky is the man to save it all here for myXMG. He's done so much before, but in comes Kucha from above to finish off Tensky. Gets the kill with the AK-47, and now it's a 2-on-2. And MSL and Hunden making their way in. Coordinated strike onto the bomb site, but Markov has something to say, and it's going to be, this is AK doing the talking for him, and Kucha is going to get the last frag to secure the round. HellRaisers in a great position now, slowly bringing the game back in their favor. Not quite broken yet, the economy of myXMG, but HellRaisers, if they're able to win this round, we are going to see a myXMG that's on the ropes, because that could be potentially turned into a 14-15-9 situation. So this is starting to get into very important territory here for myXMG as the fire is carpeting Banana, and there's the deep Banana smoke. Lovely stuff here. Angel, is he just going to go for it? Angel moving on through there by himself, no support at all, just behind enemy lines, trying to make the frags, trying to get the pick, and MSL actually falling back on the flash, and they don't get the push. Dozier and Angel actually able to deny, despite the deep Banana smoke and all the fire. They're denying the Banana control from myXMG. In goes Simple with the pick. The boost is there, and oh, the kills coming in for myXMG. They're locking it down. Dozier gets one refrag. It's Hunden super low, and Dozier gets it as well. And that's the B bomb site completely open there. And HellRaisers, they have the bomb towards A right now. And oh, if they had delayed this push a little bit, perhaps they could have forced a plant situation on an A right now, but looks like in this 2-on-3, it's anyone's game right now. We do have ourselves Kevet waiting in this position, and Dozier just there. Look at this situation here. Just going for the information plays is Kevet, ready to spam through the smoke, doesn't have to commit his life just yet. They can let the bomb go down. Just got to come in together. The bomb does get planted. And in come the flashes. Kucha in the back of the site does pick off Kevin. Dozier going to be creeping on around here for the flank onto Tensky. This could be the play to just shut down the round. In comes Dozier from the back, guns down Tensky. Ruthless stuff from HellRaisers now, as it is just one man left for myXMG, and it is PNX. He's going to get taken out by the fountain. He's going to be sleeping with the fishes, and Dozier, the one to get that frag. 13-9 now, as the economy is broken for myXMG. They don't have anything to buy with. Obviously, they only have to eco once. But this should give HellRaisers a 14-9 situation, meaning that myXMG, after this round, will be on their last buy before annihilation. So HellRaisers, so far with some phenomenal play on Banana, honestly, not allowing myXMG to bully them from it, which is quite amazing. And this little parkour tricks from Kucha, putting him in a very good position, actually does find the frag there onto PNX. So already working in some kills, taking down those pistolers. Wow, Kucha finds another kill as well. And HellRaisers just making short work of myXMG, and MSL just going to put, just casually put a bullet in the back of Hunden's head there, as you do, as he makes his way around to the AK of Kucha, who actually managed to find himself a 4-kill there. So HellRaisers now going to be up against what they understand to be the last possible buy here for myXMG, because should they win this, in theory, it should all be over for myXMG. And they have been playing an amazing game so far. This score does not really represent how close these two teams have been playing with one another. We've had some huge plays from Simple and Angel. Big standouts, big standouts here for HellRaisers in this match. Simple, the very young talent, just recently picked up. I think almost a week ago, in fact. It's not been very long. In goes the nades here to kind of push back myXMG. And HellRaisers, you can see how well they understand the Banana dynamics. They've really got it down here when it comes to the challenges and the grenades. And obviously they've got the individual skill for the picks. And myXMG, they have no choice but to fall back. So they're making the right play at the moment. And so HellRaisers, kind of stage one of the plan here has been executed. They've managed to take Banana control. They've got Apartments control as well. They've pushed myXMG all the way back on A. And in goes the information play here from Hunden. Always very deep right now. They might not expect this because they just cleared this spot. And Hunden comes back with one frag. Oh, barely unable to get the second frag there. But he gets the information. This is key right now for myXMG. They needed to know what's going on. They're floating a player back towards kind of CT Arch right now so he can be very quick to that B-bomb site to help. And here is MSL going to go for the play onto Angel. Takes the frag. And now HellRaisers 3-on-3 here. What should be myXMG's round. They've read it, they set up for it, and here it is. The A defense coming in and the push from HellRaisers. The smoke going down. Really good stuff here. That tells you just how much myXMG have a read on this situation. In HellRaisers go though, and they're going to find a lot of resistance. Kucha making the frags. There's Kevin with a quick double. The frag is found by Simple though, and here is Tensky once again going to finish off the round from Pit. And myXMG in with a chance to bring this match back. Lots of action here. Lots of action. Really awesome Inferno game we're seeing between these two teams. So then, a really interesting situation now, as we have obviously a potential eco coming out if HellRaisers are to lose this round. Obviously the same can be said for myXMG. So both teams playing very close at the moment. Economy on the ropes for everybody. Obviously the HellRaisers around advantage. 14-10, that's going to give them the edge regardless. But myXMG in a position where they can make it happen. MSL not afraid of Angel. Going to be making those peaks. Does actually not get picked there and does fall back. Going to go for the re-peak. So brave, this man. So brave. And they do get the kill, but there is still one player, Dozier, on that Banana side, and we do have the execution here ready to take middle. Not necessarily to push up onto the A bomb site, but to try to just clear middle and obscure the round for myXMG. They have 3 players towards A right now, as we can see, and HellRaisers moving towards these potential picks on the Arch side here on middle, going for it, and there are some great counter flashes coming in, and the frags are coming in for Keva. A double is found. Markov in on the site though, ready for Keva, gets the shot onto him, and there is still Tensky left in pit. Tensky, so many rounds has he been key right now for myXMG for these retakes. He's just going to wait now for his teammate Hunden to come in. Hunden on the approach now from Library as Markloff hiding in the back of the site, ready for the shot, and he gets the spray down. It's a one-on-one between Markloff and Tensky. Tensky hasn't found. He has nowhere to move. He's stuck in this corner right now. Markloff barely just going for these edges, these shoulders, these peaks. He gets the spray, and Tensky goes down. And that means the economy is in shambles for myXMG. They've got to buy whatever they can and try to play for the draw right now. But this game should be HellRaisers. 15-10. They're facing up against a CZ, a Famous, a Deagle, a Mag, and a CZ. This should be the round. Angel, for some reason, has a Mac 10. I'm pretty sure he could have something else, but he has a Mac 10. So we'll have to see what he's able to pull off with that, but equally so, MSL in a position, committed, very committed position here, close to any aggressors potentially behind that smoke, but looks like a very fast play coming in up through middle here from the HellRaisers, who are raising hell for sure right now, just charging in the chaos. The chaos. HellRaisers taking the picks left, right, and center. 2 men left standing for myXMG, but it looks soon all to be over as MSL is now the man with all the hopes resting on his shoulders, and his shoulders are going to fall.